From west to the far east, since the beginning of time, mankind has felt the urge to leave its mark on the landscape, so often a really impressive legacy. And yet, it is not as common to create this heritage in plain harmony with nature. Fernando dos Santos Pessoa, a forestry engineer and landscape architect, is one of the men who has often found these balances. And so he re-enables them, this time in a tribute to his former colleague and friend, professor and ecologist Manuel Gomes Guerreiro. The best way to honor him is not a statue, but actually to make a contribution with the local flora and dedicate it to him, because he was one of the persons who battled the most for it. With a humble character, Pessoa has an enviable path linked to environmental preservation, which explains why he was granted the commendation of Infante Dom Henrique in 1995. With the degree of Commander of the Order of Infante Dom Henrique, the architect Fernando José dos Santos Pessoa, one of the personalities which has most contributed in Portugal for the dissemination of the environmental issues and of nature conservation in particular. He was the initiator and the first president of the former National Service of Parks, Reserves and Landscape Heritage, having introduced the concepts of natural park and protected landscape in Portugal. Promoted by the Manuel Viegas Guerreiro Foundation, the Eco-Trail, designed by Fernando Pessoa in co-authorship with two former students, João Marum and João Rodrigues, was born on a hillside facing the south and the sun. Its aim is to spread the knowledge around many of the native species while launching simultaneously the ground for their preservation. This will be another representative nucleus of flora that will be capable of resisting, we hope, to the climate changes that have been announced for decades but no one used to believe. And that is going to be the salvation for this not to become a desert. Author of a vast published work, he is naturally calm, being at the same time restless. Such as the plants he wishes to protect, he is nowadays a specimen with a unique character, just like the oak Quercus Faginea, an imposing, respectable tree, but less and less found in the Algarve. The ancients said it had medicinal properties, especially its bark, used as a remedy against stomach ailments, mostly diarrhea, but also gastrointestinal bleeding. This Quercus bark was also useful for gargling and to cure sore throats. It is mostly found on the slopes facing north in Monchique, Western Algarve, but also in Salir, within the municipality of Loulé. This special oak, Carvalho Cerquinho, is one of the trees that has been chosen to form part of the Eco-Botanical Trail. To this menu of Mediterranean flora, Fernando Pessoa has added several specimens of aromatic plants, some of them also medicinal. A legacy expected to be the root of new creations in a mixture of flavors and knowledge, enabling traditions to sparkle innovations.